Ay, 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 ay.
Greetings and salutations, it's Donks, I hope you're all well. Basically we're just going to be running the new Hunter boss, so I'll just show you what I'm using. Rebecca, I'm using Unleashed on her, with Sun Signet, crit rate obviously, and I've got HP on the boots, but I'm finding that's helping her in other content, but depending on your build, attack speed or whatever, might work better for you. I find she works fine as she is with that and has a bit more survivability. So that's with Rebecca. I am using the new Hunter as well, the non-SP one, but he's only Mythic 2 and I've got him in Marauder gear, the Jazzle, whatever his name is. So he's in Marauder in the Sun Signet set. As you can see with her, reasonable crit rate, etc. So she's good to go. So we've got Rebecca on there. We've also got using Rosaris. Rosaris, I am just in the process of awakening her. I've got her to 4 so far. So as I say, I mean, this is a really good free-to-pay build for this boss. For the Hunter boss in Endless, using her with a fade out set, with a Sun Signet as well, and attack speed on the boots on there. So that's what we've got there. And as you can see, she's slightly overcapped on crit rate at the moment, which is fine. Can refine that, but obviously you've got a bit to play with there. Artemis, I have got him. I haven't spent any money since June of last year in this game, and he came out way after that. I think it was when Caraxia came out that I stopped spending. But I've got him in an Unleashed set, 1 copy. So I'm using 1 copy of him and 1 mythic copy of the new non-SP one as well. So I'm using those 4 hunters, and I'm also using Dom. I suggest if you haven't got a whale account, using Dom might be a good option for you. Take advantage of the mark, and I'll show you how to do that in the gameplay, if you don't know already, or the timing of it at least. So moving on to the actual battle itself, what we're doing is we're using Komoto in there. As you can see, he's got some boosts that boost the back and the front and hunters. Obviously when you haven't, the ones that haven't got crit rate, I want on the back, or haven't got max crit rate at the back, and the other 2 at the front. And what we're doing here is we are only using Dom on manual, the rest on auto. We are waiting for around 8 to 6 seconds of the bubble left before releasing Dom's mark. Because it's a longer animation, I generally find that means you're going to get the most out of his mark when you do it. The first one, you might not be able to do it till about 5 to 3 seconds before it explodes. But for the others, you can time it to perfection. And there you see, sometimes you get more damage off it than others, but it is worth doing it, because when you do get a lot of damage after the mark, it really does count and really helps your score. If you don't want to auto, you can, you don't want to manually play Dom, you can auto it, but I generally find you'll get about 2 or 3 million less if you do it that way. So it's worth just doing it's an easy manual for Dom. It's just you're literally only using his mark 8 to 6 seconds before the bubble explodes. Bubbles up again, as you see. And there we go. So we're getting a little bit of damage off that. That's going to count on the mark as well, which is good. So we'll see a big jump in damage, which is nice, obviously. And here we go. 40 seconds left. Just getting as much damage as we can while he's flat on his back. And he's up again. Does a little jump in the air. And then we're just waiting for the mark. Perfection. That mark landed perfect. That's the gold standard, people. Okay, we got one more to do here. And just a little bit more damage, and we are out of time. But we got a new record. So that's basically the best strategy you can use, I think, if you're not a big spender. If you look at what other people are using, obviously they got more developed hunters than me. So they're using all the hunters on there, including Taylor. But I believe my way's better, certainly for free to play anyway. So there you go. There you have it. That's what I'm doing, and that's put me third, up with the big boys. As usual, I've been Donks. You've been amazing, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.